Hey, what's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing? We are halfway through the week. Hump day, hump day, hump day. Let me see. We can go here. When you get on in here, just tell me hello. Okay, we got that going. How has everybody's week been? I'm excited. So many things are going on. So many things have been going on. Say hello to me when you get in here. I'm not going to look at me. I'm not going to be here with you guys long. I have so much stuff to do and so little time to do it. Oh my God, I've been busy. I've been busy, busy, busy. Hey, Shirley girl. I've been super busy. What's new with y'all? What? Sorry. My man, I'm doing this. Oh. What's new? How y'all been? I had to come to y'all. I didn't put my earrings in. I was looking for my earrings, but I'm super all over the place today. Well, it's Wednesday. We got new things going on. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the artist channel, not just the YouTube channel. Okay. All right, I'm pulling y'all all up. I'm pulling everybody up to see where everybody is. This way I can get it out of the way. I just want to say I appreciate all of y'all who be tuning in each and every week. Each and every week, I appreciate y'all. All right, I think I got it. And I'm done. So what's new? Tell me what's new with y'all. So I have a lot of stuff that's going on. A lot of new things. I'm super excited about it. I can't wait to let you guys know what else has been going on with me. And I was like, we didn't have a show last week because one of my good girlfriends, it was her birthday, and I decided to not have my show. I don't cancel my show for anything. Hey YouTube, I see you over there. Say hi to me. And I don't ever cancel my show for anything. But last week I did for my friend because I believe you need to show up for the people who show up for you. And that's what I chose to do. So I'm excited. My friend, she had her birthday. Shout out to Pebbles. Her birthday dinner was awesome. And I liked it because I can get along with any and everybody. But I've just been embracing new things because I've never been the person where I like to hang with my friends and their friends. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all understand? I don't ever like to hang with my friends and their friends. I guess it's too because I'm learning. I didn't know this, but a lot of people keep their friends separate. And I don't have to do that. So I'd be finding it weird when people have to do that. But to each his own. But yeah, I never had to do that. So I always find it, interesting when people have to do that. Hey, Benita girl. So it was cool for me to be with her and her friends. And I even had, my friend with me. It was cool. It was a cool little dinner party. I appreciated it. I like the invite. Also, all right. So as you guys know, my daughter's birthday was yesterday. I finally had, she been grown, but now she extra grown. So ain't no more babies coming out of here. No. Ain't that much love in the world for me to lay back and pop on a baby. I'm not doing that no more. Never. And also, the Candi Coated Secrets song, Big Business that I used to open up the show with. Now the full song is out, and I'm excited about that. And thank you to everybody who went and subscribed to that channel as well. I wasn't gonna make that my main focus with subscribers over there, but I like it. It was cool. So far people have been doing it. I'm glad that you guys enjoy it. Even though you hear it, I never played the whole song. Thank you, Shanice. I never played the whole song on here. Um, and I'm excited. Got so many things in store, and it's just so funny because I've always done this since like I was little. Like my sister and them always tease me like, "Mommy should have had a boy. You were supposed to be a boy," because I've always loved rap music. So music is my first love. Well, talking is my first love, but music is like my So I just love it. Every now and again, you might catch me listening to like some slow jams, but I'm not really a slow jammy girl. I'm trying to turn up all day. So with all of that, I'm excited that things are with that are going really really well. I'm super excited about that. I have so many other things I have to be like all the time when it comes to stuff, but I'm excited. And guys, and I just want to say, for everyone who has been like with me, I appreciate you guys. You guys are truly appreciated. Um, and it's fun. So I want to answer some of the questions. So some of the questions people are like, that I've been asked is like, oh, one of my friends was saying, they was telling somebody, and they was like, oh, she raps now. And it's like, I do everything. I always did it. I don't know if you guys were here. Some of you may know. The other people, if you were here, may be new to others. I actually had a song before, but it was so vulgar, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It was just so vulgar. I mean, I like it. I still like it because that was my first baby. But it's always dope to see, like, the growth in your progress, right? So I have a lot of things coming that I'm working on. Like I said, I just wanted to, make music for me, make music that I could use to, advertise my show, stop getting flagged, all of this, all of that. And I was like, let me figure it out. And I figured it out. So I'm super excited about that. Hey love. I have so many other things in store as well. This is only the this I don't even want to say this is the beginning, but this is only the beginning. And I was like, yeah, I gotta, make some things. I got make some things shake. So I just want to tell you guys, like I said in my song, I inspire to inspire. And I just love that. Every time I say that, my soul just lights up. You know what I mean? Because that's just so different. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just love it. So yeah, I really do. And I just want, anybody who has something that they want to do, I just want you to go out there and do it. Don't let nobody talk you out of it. Just go for it and do it. So like I said, I'm doing all of this stuff for my show, for my brand. All of it goes together. Somebody, if you may have a question like, oh, okay, where does this tie in? You're either new to me or you ain't been here, and that's okay. So I don't have a problem with this. So I was like, let me come through, let you guys update you guys on just what's been going on. Pretty soon the production will be changing again. It's going to be changing again. So I'm excited about that. Right, Shanice, and don't let self-doubt win, okay? Because I be in my head. I could be in my head like, so that's why when it comes to like certain stuff, I just don't tell anybody. Like me and one of my friends was having a conversation before, and it was like, y'all ain't know you was doing this. You don't say nothing, and it's just that I usually come and I spill everything, but I be keeping everything to myself. Not because of you want nobody to do this, blah blah blah. It just be like I don't know. I just be keeping stuff to myself. Plus my actual person that I confide in all the time, and which correspond with and share ideas and just talk about stuff. She passed away. So that was my go-to person. So I'm still like trying to ease out and share. But yeah, so I have stuff going on with that. Um I am working on a whole project, a entire complete project that I am excited about. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all, I have like 500 people that live inside of me. It's like 500 of us, okay? Well, no, because I think 500 might be a bit much. because I'm like controlled like 488. But I just have, it's so many sides to me, and I love everything about me. So I am just, bringing it here, giving it to you guys, um, for my business. Because a lot of times people think like I do my show for other people to be inspired, for other people to get advice, for other people to, to help you see different perspectives, not to think a certain way, or, just see how some of your decisions are getting you the same results over and over and over. That's the one, that's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over is about 600. Yes. Okay, it's about 600. Oh, 400 is too much. I was trying to give me some credit. Um, so with stuff like that, but I always do my show for me, and that was something that was like a battle a lot, because I do have a platform where I have my cocktail hour where I'll go when I'll get into the little gossipy stuff on YouTube. Sometimes I'll randomly just do it, but for the most part, I like to be the positivity in the world. It's already a lot of negativity, a lot of negative. We got the news, we got Instagram, we got 1,000 negative podcasts, we got 1,000, and I don't want to say they're negative. Let me fix that. But we just have so many outlets that are already like spewing, negative stuff. And I just choose not to do it. So you either gonna like it or you're not. But either way, I'm still gonna be here, and I'm excited because I've been here for 6 years. What else? Oh, I was just published again in another magazine, and I was laughing because I was like, oh, you know how my songs say two shows, three magazines been ready. I say now I gotta change it to 2 shows, 4 magazines. Okay. Yes, positive vibes only. So I'm one of them people. I was like, I might gotta change that now. But that just lets you know where it's been. And it seems like 2024 for me has been coming in like a flood, but a good flood. Just with a lot of things. This has been really my most reflective year, which I love. So I think that I encourage you guys to find a time where you could just really reflect over like your entire life and everything that you want. Get out of your own way. Don't let anything or anybody stop you from doing what you want to do. And I always say, like I said, I inspire to inspire. And if ever you start feeling doubtful, if ever you start feeling like you can't do it, baby, you come right over here to CCS and take a look, because I have a test I have to complete tonight. I started it, but I have a test to complete tonight. My daggone puppy went on my floor. I just got him fixed, and he went on my floor. Is that communion juice you drinking? No, not at all. But it is some juice. But it's a little mixture. I be here whipping it up. But my puppy didn't went on my couch. I have a test. Not my couch, on my floor. He got fixed. I have a test to complete. I have to prepare for my big day tomorrow. I can't even share it with y'all. I have to prepare for my big day. This week is busy, and I have something to do on Saturday, but I can't even share that with you guys yet either until I think I gotta find out. But what I'm doing on Saturday will be available next week. So I'm just over here like shaking and shaking and shaking. Okay. Hey YouTube, y'all gotta say hi to me. I see y'all over there. YouTube usually be the ones talking. And stuff like that. I have to do all that, prepare for all of this stuff. And I gotta log on. There you go. Hey Mariah girl. Somebody, but finally some of y'all saying hi over there. I see y'all over there. I hope you're having a good week. And then I also am here doing a show, and I have to also log on for work in about 9 minutes. So your girl is, I be doing it. That's why I be telling you, don't ever feel like you can't do anything. Don't ever feel like, you got too much on your plate. Even though sometimes I can feel like I got too much on my plate. But I must say, I really like it because it makes me have to be strategic and disciplined. But I like having a lot on my plate when things are in order and I know what's going on. And it just helps me. So those are the two things that has happened recently. And actually my article had came out in the beginning of March. I didn't even tell you guys about it until like last week or something, or over the weekend or something. I usually be able to let you guys know about um I usually be able to let you guys know about stuff when it happens. So as you can tell, I'm getting a little delayed with being able to give info. So tell us how about the value of pushing when you have so much to do. What keeps you pushing? So the value in pushing is very, very important. I like that question. See, I like when y'all ask me stuff like this because I'm usually doing all the asking. Um, so the value in pushing is that no matter what you have to push, because when you push, you really get to see how much you can really endure, right? So it's like when you're doing anything, even in difficulty, with whatever it may be, it builds character. You know, your character is being built. You're getting to see the things that you're able to do. You're really getting to see how much you can do, and you really can do anything that you put your mind to. And a lot of times we always feel like that might be cliche, but that is so, 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 so important. And what keeps me pushing, okay, I got to be real. It's God. It's God. God, God keeps me pushing. And I'm gonna tell you why God keeps me pushing, right? Because when I started my show 6 years ago, I started it with my cousin, right? And we would be able to talk about different things, and I would come here and all of this and stuff like that, right? So when she passed away, I'm actually today, I'm always very shocked and I have a moment where I'm like, damn, you're really doing it without her being here. Because it pushed me to not give up, but to also pay attention to how much I've accomplished, right? So I had already made like this whole like pact a long time ago that like if she left, um, transparency moment. I was like, if she left, I always should tell her like, girl, he better take me with you when he take you, girl, because I don't know how I'm gonna do it. So and then I'm still here and I'm still pushing, right? So first and foremost, it's God that keeps me going. Even in the midst of my trials and even in the midst of me, whether my living situation, relationships, friendships, being in a frenzy, I always, always, always ask God to just give me the strength to like keep on going. And there were several times that I was gonna quit. There were several times that I was just gonna quit because as creatives, right? We are our hardest critics and we are very, very hard on ourselves, right? And then you deal with the fact that you may present an idea to somebody, they may throw a dart at it. Likely I didn't have to really like experience that because that was my person. And she was always very positive. There wasn't anything I could tell her I wanted to do, and she would tell me that it wasn't done. She would just say, go for it. So when I look at and think about my goals and I think about what I want for my life, that adds to, that gives God help with keeping me going. Because even if it's times when I want to stop, which there were several, um, some of you guys were inboxing me, even maybe been texting me like, hey, or make a post and be like, hey, when is the show coming back on, or where you at, or what's going on, and how I'm doing this and I've been doing this, so I could be really hard on myself. I feel like that I should be somewhere further because I've been doing it for so long, but then I had to realize I'm right where I need to be, and I'm right where God has me being where he wants me to be in this moment, right, to just grow. So I had to, during the time that I was gone, I had to remember why I started doing my show anyway. And it's fun, it's therapeutic, and I wanted to share and I wanted to help people because I really, really, um, God really changed my life. And I know you're probably like, oh God, here we about to go into a thing. But listen, now y'all ask. I like this type of stuff though. But it really changed my life. I was not this person that you see before you today. Some of you just met me, some of you know me for a long time. And I was not this person. And it's just that I just come here and I like to talk and shed light about the things and the tools that I've used to help me. You may not use it or you may not go about it the same exact way, but the point is that it can help you too. You just may have to do it a different way. You may utilize it. You may have a different story, but there is a way for all of us to be, great and get to our highest self. So that's just something that I choose to do. And yeah, your dream and what you want has to be bigger than anything. Let me log in for work. Hold on. That's the thing that gives me that push. It's really making me go because I want more. I just woke up one day and was like, it has to be more to life than a relationship. It has to be more to life than drama. It has to be more to life than struggling and worrying about money and how you're going to pay this bill and what you're going to eat today and, making lifelong decisions. There has to be more to life than this. And I just had somebody that was telling me, it is, it is, it is. You just have to find it. You have to find it. So even in my darkest hours and when I want to give up, I think about Candi Coated Secrets and how much I've done and how much I've accomplished within this period of time because it's a lot. For me, it's a lot. It's a lot. To go from where I came from having a career, a 9.5 year career, how old am I now? That ain't none of your business, but if I was still at my last job, if I was at my career, I would have been able to retire next year. You know what I mean? So I look at that. Hold on, we got that catch back to South Florida. Roger. Sorry, y'all. Intermission. Stuff like that. And I'm like, well, hold on. I was born into this world, and this is what it is. I want to tell y'all too, and I'm gonna get to this question. Just it was asked to me before, when you leave this world, how do you want to be remembered? And now that I think about it, I am like, okay, that's when I had to really get myself together. Not only that, I also have a child. So that adds to it too, because I'm like, I want to leave something for my child. And I'm not even talking about materialistic things. I want to leave, change, letting her see that you can do anything, you can change, but you got to keep, God first. That's really what it is. It was having a daughter, right? And knowing that she's going to experience some of the things that I experienced, that was like, you have to be the example, because I think sometimes we forget that we are the first examples that our children see, and there is no handbook on how to be a parent. So, I mean, I know I've made some mistakes. I'm able to see and recognize. I don't know about you guys, but I'm real honest. I'm able to recognize and see where I failed as a parent. But I don't even want to say failed. It's just that I did a disservice because I didn't know. And you don't know what you don't know. But the fact that when I have a conversation with her and we talk, and she may have like a moment, and she's like, I get my grind from you. The stuff I want to do, I get that from you. Like, and we were talking recently, and she was like, you actually you are not a person that's just saying, oh, you should do this or this, or, telling people what they should do and this. She was like, you are actually doing things and doing the work and putting in the steps necessary to be better. So that's why I said it's not even about the materialistic things. It's about what you leaving behind. You know what I mean? So a lot of people may look at that as like a material thing, or money and beneficiaries and deeds and clothes and shoes and, whatever. No, I'd rather leave behind my character, some morals and some integrity and some values, and for her to see, you know, that's better than anything. And if you can get the extras, which are the material things and all of the money and stuff that comes with it, then that's a bonus. But when she passed away, um, I was able to pick up where she left off. Well, first of all, I was made with God for a minute, but me being angry with him, it didn't last that long. But I still was like, I ain't trying to talk to you right now, cause yeah, I don't like you right now. And even in that moment, I could still feel him, sparing me, giving grace. And even in that darkest moment, he still hugged me tight at night. You know what I mean? It made me feel better the next day. So the thing is, like, I read the Bible now. I'm utilizing it. As my pastor says, I'm just in my season where I am choosing to exercise and work out my faith. Like, this is my faith. Like, I'm really seeing it. Different things happen. I can tell you all some stuff. Different things have occurred, and that's just what I'm doing. And it was like, I always, she would always tell me about the Bible, and it was like, everything that you need to do or know to get you through life is here. You just have to, like, read it, utilize it, try to understand it, and not even really worrying about always understanding it, just getting it in you. And now that I'm able to see all the stuff she had been teaching me and all of that, I'm like, oh, okay. So now I just choose to want to utilize the scripture to my benefit. You understand? So far, so good. You clearly value mentorship. In what ways are you pouring into and cultivating the next, not the next Miss Vibrations? Well, child, I don't know if nobody want to be the next Miss Vibrations, child. All this foolishness. You got people sucking cucumbers and, these men out here hating women today and got problems with their mother and they taking it out on all the women in the world. I don't know. But no, I like that. I do have one. So some of y'all don't know that either. I mean, I think some of y'all do, but y'all probably don't pay no mind. So I do have one-on-one sessions that I have with people, which I truly love. So that's why I'm like, I want to keep on doing the show, but I also want to do more one-on-ones with people. And I'm just like, all right, Jesus, give me a balance, because I love doing my one-on-ones with people. That if that was where I wanted it to be, baby, there wouldn't be no CCS. There wouldn't be no show on Wednesday, okay? But so that's what I do. If that's what you would consider mentoring and cultivating next Miss Vibrations, I actually have people that I do one-on-ones with. We talk, we set goals. Actually, on my website, I think I took it down, but that was called like my dream catcher session. So that was for people who were serious, that wanted to, just do better with anything, whether it was you wanted to talk about your business, whether you wanted to come up with a plan for that, whether it was about yourself, whether it was about, whether it was one-on-one meditation sessions. I love doing those. And things like that. So that's why I say it's a lot of stuff that I do that I just have not put out there. And my friend, she's always like, why don't you advertise this stuff? Why aren't you putting it out there? And I'm like, girl, because somebody, first of all, I don't have time, because with anything, when you're doing something, you have to be able to give an equal amount of time to it. So I'm like, girl, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And I'm also able to see, I guess, what you call the fruits of my labor. So I do appreciate that. And that's what keeps me going when I get a call or someone texts me or inbox me like, hey, can we talk? I just watched your show and I have a question. Or, hey, I watched this show and I need to do this. So I like that. It's always those little sprinkles that, God does on me to let me know, like, he has me doing what he wants me to do. I'm walking in my purpose. I'm doing exactly, I'm on the right path. So whenever I am feeling like, oh, it's not working or nobody's listening, he always sends somebody to say, yes, they are. So, well, as one of my friends used to say, you want to reach 100 people when only one might catch on. I'm starting to really like embrace that and understand that too, because it's more than one. So I'm like, you know, um, I'm starting to like embrace that, and now it's just like have fun. So this season, I did a lot of reflecting, and it was I'm just going to come and I'm going to have fun. Um, yeah, I gotta have fun. When I make something, and I worry about like the revenue from it, right? And thank you to everybody who has donated, to the Cash App or whatever, whether it's Cash App, Apple Pay, PayPal, or Zelle. I appreciate you guys. Um, you know, but when I start trying to make it and brand it and worry about all the technicalities of it, it takes me in a different zone. So I said I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show up and I'm going to have fun, and I'm just going to post. I'm just going to advertise, and if they subscribe, they subscribe. If they don't, they don't. If they listen, they listen. If they share, they share. Because clearly God has already shown me so much, like, what I'm doing is needed. Indeed, where we were ignorant, I see it for myself as well. Exactly. Thanks for the questions. Hey, Sonera girl. I think you're good at figuring out a bunch of technical things and you don't mind sharing that once you learn it. Yeah. So that's the other thing, right? Um even in my classes and stuff, hey girl, even with class and doing my like one-on-one sessions, they always tell me, you have to be your first best student. But you have to be your first best student, you have to be your first best client, you have to be your first best everything. So I don't ever come here and share anything until I've already done it, experienced it, and it's worked. And I have proof that it works, right? So that's why I am also in the process. I've been saying it for a while, but I don't like sitting still to write. I'm working on that. Like I have things written down, but I have to like be in a zone. Um, because I want to, um, I want to put it in a book. But I don't know if I want to put it in a physical book or just like an ebook. I'm trying to figure that out. So that's why I do like document, my my clients and what go on and write down what they tell me worked and things all that. Basically, it's kind of like I mimic my mentor, because she would sit and we would do stuff and we'd be able to go back like, girl, this and that, and we just with different things. So that's what I do. I'm just mastering that. There's another. That's funny that you said that because I was asked yesterday, like, hey, when are you going to go to the next part? And I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to go into the next courses until I've reread and gone over everything else that I've learned, which is like two or three other courses. And I was like, because you guys may notice, some of you may notice, some of you may not, the fact that, when you read something or you're learning something, you're in one state of mind. Um, I like this. CCS keep talking. When you're in one state of mind, right? When you're learning something and you're reading something and you're retaining it, it's good. But you should always go back and reread it even a book or whatever it is, at least 2 to 3 times, because each time you will pick up on something that you didn't pick up on before, and you will be at a different level consciously to be able to digest and understand and retain the information. So that's what I'm also in the process of doing. Going back, rereading everything, learning everything, doing the exercises, and all of this other stuff. And yeah, so that way I could be like, all right, cool. Now let me have this breakdown. Because I was kind of trying to figure out if I wanted to do um like a not really like a journal or like a guide for people to be better, for you to help me, for you to see that what I'm saying or what you're reading is working and how it works. But with anything, whether you're getting it from me or anywhere else, if ever you feel like something's not working, it's not that it's not working, it's that you may not be ready to receive it yet. You may not hear it yet. You may not be where you need to be consciously and even to do it. Or you could be like me, like when stuff hit me and I'm learning something new, even if it's a new job or a new skill, right? It overwhelms me. Like my brain feel like, it's like my brain gets foggy, and I'm like, but I learned that that's my brain processing and retaining all of the information, right? And then if I go to sleep or I wake up or just a conversation someone may have, I'm able to regurgitate everything I just learned. So I've learned that, hey, that's not a bad thing. That is just okay, you're retaining it, you're getting it. Let's do it. And then it's like, cool. So a lot of the times, like I like these questions and I like when you guys interact with me this way because it helps me too to be able to answer questions, see what I've learned, just that and the third. Like that all the time versus me talking to myself, but let me see. Excuse you, what I'm saying. I'm thinking my doctor has one, you just talk to it and it types everything. I think some laptops allow you to do that as well. Okay, yeah, so I did start doing that in like my notepad. But I'm gonna have to look into that because I need something to where as though when I'm talking into it, it's going to do everything, girl. Edit everything. At this point, I need a robot. A personal robot. But I'm gonna look into that. But yeah, so that's just everything it is. And the fact, like you said, I like to share. Because information is caring. We were put here to really share. Even though, a lot of people say no. No, God placed you here to share. We're supposed to share. We're supposed to help one another. We're supposed to encourage. We're supposed to get advice, suggestions. And I ain't gonna say follow no fool, but we're supposed to. Anyone who's harboring any information and don't want to let it go, that usually is ego. They feel like they owned it, or they might feel like I had to learn and I had to research all of this stuff. I'm not going to just give it to somebody and they don't got to do anything. Now, I do know what it's like to help people and they ain't even trying to help themselves. So I guess you definitely do have to be have good discernment to understand if you are wasting your time with somebody or if you're not. So I just want to tell you guys, keep pushing. A lot of times we think we have a lot of time, and I know time is relative and things like that. And you have as much time as you believe you have. But I mean, stop making excuses for what you're doing. Stop making excuses for the behavior. Stop with the, that's just me. That's how I am. Because just because that's how you are doesn't mean that it's okay. Stop with all of those conversations and do something. Stop being a victim. Be victorious. Stop blaming everybody else for your problems or the experiences that happen to you. And just know that, no, those experiences happen to you, but they don't make you. It doesn't define who you are. It's just something that happened to you. And you have to figure it out, go through it and, get out of that whole victim mindset. I know that's what I had to do. Stop feeling like everybody did something to me or this, that, and the third. Girl, it can be very exhausting. Ooh, look at my nose trying to run. Woo! Oh, okay, they hit it there, then I'll be there after. Okay, perfect. See, I told you I got so much stuff going on. But in stuff like that, so just keep doing it. So like I said, and the other thing too, right? Dang, she just left and I can't even get no tissue. Let me use this. Hold on, commercial. Hold on, let me use this so y'all don't gotta see me blowing and throwing and blooming and dooming and dooming.
Have you ever seen a cake that tastes just as good as it looks? Check out Intoxication Cakes of Maryland. That's right, they're known for their exquisite signature rum cake. Whenever you get in the mood for an alcohol kiss, make sure you check out Intoxication Cakes of Maryland. Local pickups and shipping available.
Perfect exfoliator that your skin has been needing for amazing results. This is the Clay and Olive Oats and Bamboo Face Polish, which is designed to be mixed by you before every use to maximize the exfoliation that your skin will experience. I apply it to freshly clean skin, and I love the fact that my skin feels renewed after rinsing. I'm obsessed with how this face polish makes my skin feel and look more even overall. After using, follow up with your favorite serum and moisturizer, and you're good to go.
Head over to It's Bee's Little Boutique on Facebook and Instagram. They have eyelashes, sunglasses, lip gloss, and so much more. Make sure you tell them Miss Vibrations sent you.
Hmm. All right, I'm back. Did you miss me? That way I ain't got to be all in your faces. So, yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that. I just wanted to come and give you guys that update. I am working on a project. Oh, back to what I was saying earlier. So, when it comes to like my music, that's my other thing I like to do. Um, for CCS, no judgment, okay? Because I told my pastor, I'm like, some songs you can listen to, some songs you can't. Just like when I be doing some shows, I'm like, some shows you can watch, some shows you can't. You know what I mean? But then if she chooses to watch them, that's fine. But so some of my stuff is gonna be like really like not vulgar, but I am gonna like curse a little bit on some stuff. And my friend was teasing me last night when I was in here working on stuff, and she was like, "Oh, you done cleaned up your spirit. Now you feeling all like you don't know what you want to say." I'm like, "Girl, I'm gonna be like, Jesus, please let me be a hood rat for 1 minute, child. Let me be get out for 5 minutes, Jesus." But stuff like that. So it's funny. So like I said, I'm working on this entire like project stuff that I want to do, to have more stuff to go with the show. And yeah, that's basically it. I think I've touched on everything. We talked about this, we talked about that. Oh, and if there's anything that you guys want to talk about, or different topics, let me know. Hit me up. I'm always willing to, just because I don't choose to make like gossiping and all that stuff my first go-to. I'm always down for listening. Tonight you got me and all four of my eyes. You got all four of us tonight. Whenever I have the glasses, it's been, I don't even want to say that it's been a day. I don't even want to say that, because anytime y'all see me with my glasses, I'm like, something must be going on. No, I just had a day. I couldn't even get it together. I got it together, but I have so much to do. And I was going to not do a show tonight, but because I didn't do one last week, I couldn't miss the day. And shout out, we do incognito. Thank you for the donation tonight. I received that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I truly appreciate that. And again, like even with that is also another indication that I'm doing the right thing, that I'm on the right path. And God is just saying, trust me, hold on, I got you. Big Business is out now on all platforms. What Amazon, something called Musi or something. I just learned that. Amazon Music, YouTube, Prime, Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio. I mean, it's all over the place. I was just like, so like, oh wow. So again, like I said, that's something I'm leaving behind. If ever when God decides He don't want me here anymore, I'm leaving behind things, and I appreciate that. I truly appreciate that. That's deep. So I went from not having anything to having a whole lot of something. So that's good. I'm excited about this. So like I said, let me know what else you guys would like to talk about. Thank you guys for being with me on this journey, helping me get things together, keeping me going, whether it's a share of a post, some words of encouragement that you guys do, because you guys help me as well too. Like I said, there's been plenty of times where I might feel like I didn't want to do something. Like I said, that somebody will tag me or something. I know Benita does that a lot. She looks for me a lot. And I'd be like, so some days where Benita was looking and it was like, oh, that was God. You know what I mean? So shout out to you, Benita. I appreciate that. That doesn't take away from anybody else, but like I said, just certain people I can remember when you're in those moments. What was my word over the weekend? Of despair. Of despair. That was like my word of the weekend. And it's stuff like that. So thank y'all for being here. And I'm excited just for all the new stuff that I have, as like I said in my song, I'm heavenly gifted. He gave me a lot of gifts and I'm utilizing them. And I never would have thought that me doing these things would have led to me being able to do my business. I used to do makeup. I was a makeup artist. Now I do my own makeup and stuff for my show. I didn't think that was where that was going to lead. I tried to do makeup on other people, but people want you to make them look like something that they ain't sometimes. And then I don't have the time, and because you want to look like this and I don't want to do that. So it just be a whole lot. So I did that. I was a makeup artist. Um, one of my friends used to always put me on their music. So if you guys don't know, like this is not my first time being on music. One of my homeboys, Duck, was the first one to ever put me on his album. And I was like, oh wow. So even when I look at that, where I started with that to now, I was like, oh wow, who would have known that my love for rap music would have had me, doing stuff and being able to make like an intro and just be able to make things that go with my brand. What else? Oh, I also I also write. So I would have never known that this was gonna come out of that. I love poetry. I write poetry. So a lot of my, topics and stuff and all that goes together. And just all of my many gifts that he's given me, I've been able to utilize. And I'm so excited about that. So I'm here to tell y'all, go hard for you. Don't wait for nobody else to celebrate you. Go hard for yourself. Your business and you alone are only as good as you are. If you feel like your business and stuff isn't doing good, it's probably because you're not doing good. That's why you got to get you together, clean up your insides, get you together spiritually, mentally, physically, vibrationally, and all of those things. Shout outs to those who read the article and reached out to me about the article. I appreciate all your feedback. A lot of y'all like, dang, I learned something I didn't know. And that was one of the articles where I gave you more past Candi Coated. So I was excited about that. Subscribe to all the channels. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. Unless they gonna get rid of it, child. And things like that. Because each time now, when it comes to like my music stuff and just like behind the scenes footage and stuff like that, that'll all be being dropped on like YouTube. That is gonna always be on my YouTube channel. For my birthday, I'm trying to get that together. For my birthday, me and my friends, I booked the studio session, and me and my friends went to the studio. We made a birthday record. This record is hilarious. Um, I think I might just put this out and drop this just for fun, because that's really what it was, just for fun. It was so funny. Tremanda was on there, my sister was on there, Dorian is on there, Thomas is on there. One of my friends, homeboys, is on there. I didn't know he came through. He shut it down, you know. And who else? Boom Boom was on there. It's just so funny because a lot of people had a little stage fright. Coach was there, but he didn't make it on the record. Duck was there. He's on the record. Donnie Breeze, he's a Baltimore rapper. He was there. He didn't make it on the record. Shout out to CJ. CJ was there. He didn't make it on the record. So, shout out to all of y'all. My birthday was really fun. I wanted to do something different. And I might even do that again for like the anniversary or something, but that was fun. So I'm gonna let y'all hear that once I get it together. Me and my friends went in the studio and we just had so much fun. That record is off the chain. I don't know what's being said, what ain't said, cussing and fussing and it was just so funny and everything was raw. Oh, my best friend, shout out to New Jersey, came up from New Jersey. She was on air. Y'all, this record, okay, is 7 minutes of chaos. I ain't lied. If you heard it, some of y'all have heard it. My birthday was so much fun. It is 7 minutes of chaos. So much chaos that we ran out of the beat. And I think I'm gonna come on, Draco. Chill out. You been doing good. I'm about to log off. You be doing too much. You always embarrassing me. You don't act like nobody who just had their wee wet. Look at you. You doing all that jumping. Sit down. Come on. All right, I'm coming because you'll get mad and go be on my floor. Sit down. Oh, sit down, stupid. So sorry, y'all. My son always showing off. So that was fun. No respect. Sorry. Come on, stinky man. Stop it. No. 7 minutes of pure chaos. You're gonna knock the thing over. So 7 minutes, I'm sorry, y'all. 7 minutes of pure chaos is what he did. It's not funny, Shanice. It's not funny. He's trying to get the equipment wet. Oh, because I got this cup of pee. He greedy. 7 minutes of chaos. So I'm going to probably release that. Mess around and just do it. All that. He said, don't worry about it. You definitely logging off. Okay? He don't care about nothing. He is very disrespectful. But see, he doing this. He'll get mad and go on the floor. So he's like, He'll get mad and he'll go on the floor. But yeah, so I'll probably release that. But thank you guys. I appreciate all you guys for joining me tonight for the updates. And just stay tuned for all the stuff that we have in store that's coming to CCS. I'm excited to see how everything is going. Super. And I will see you guys Wednesday. Bye. Candi Coated Secrets, you see. Manifest my dreams, they want to be. How I do is the questions when they see.